Hi everybody, it's Daddy here from Angel Handmade Papercraft. Today I am sharing a card with you that I have created for Whimsy stamps using Ellie's Jungle Bell Trio. Now before I get started, I sure wanted you to have a bit of an explanation about my hand. So I cut my hand open on a glass the other day and ended up with 7 stitches in my hand. So I do apologize for all the bandages in the film. We'll be seeing those for the next couple of weeks until the stitches get taken out. So I'm a very silly Billy and these things happen. So it was a nice mess, but yeah, we'll go on from there. So I've printed the image out onto some Express-It blending card and I'm colouring it up using Copic markers. I will be going in with some Uni-Ball white gel pens and adding some details, etc. in. I did have to super speed the colouring up. It honestly took me just under an hour to colour this whole image in. So it did take quite a while, nothing to do with my hand. It was very sore, but I knew I had to get this done, so I kept on going. These bandages are actually the same day that I done my hand, so it was very painful. So yeah, it is what it is. All right, so I'm going to also be printing out some digital papers from Whimsy Stamps, so they will be from the Christmas Cool Mix. As I said, they are digital files. I am printing them just onto some copy paper. And yeah, so the image, as I said, did take me quite a while. So if you want to speed up and skip through all of the colouring, I do understand, but I wanted to leave it in there because I know a lot of my long-term followers enjoy watching my Copic colouring, so I left it all in there for you. The only time I don't usually do it is if I've had some glitches with my camera or all of my batteries are flat because they haven't charged for some reason. Yeah, so here I am going in with different Uni-Ball markers. For some reason one of them wasn't working properly and then the other one wasn't working, and yeah, so I did switch between the two. So I did use my broad one for the bigger dots and I used my fine tip for the smaller dots, but you can use whatever you've got. Don't go out buying new markers if you don't need to. It's not necessary. We work with what we've got in the crafting world. So I wanted to have all of the images blending in together, so I thought it would be cute to have both of their beanies and the scarf all in that red and white polka dot. So now moving on to our little giraffe here. I wasn't sure whether to colour his little nose in brown or yellow. I did some research, and in some photos he's got a yellow nose, and in other photos he's got a brown nose, so I don't know, I went with the yellow nose. I didn't want to darken it up too much anyway, and as you can see he's got really dark brown hair. So yes, what else? So it is currently Saturday here. I was hoping to try and get this post up yesterday, but with everything that's been going on, I didn't get a chance to do that. So our new release over at Whimsy Stamps runs for a couple of days, so I am posting this up today. It is almost 8 p.m. on Saturday, what are we up to, 2nd of October. And here we are. So here is all of the digital papers. I just printed them up a little bit bigger than what I was requiring them to be, so I could trim them up without having anything messed up. So I've cut down some American Crafts cardstock. That's just in a dark red color. It was really matchy-matchy with the digital paper that I wanted to use. I'm going to run this image through my Big Shot. So I've just washi taped the image, the die down to the image to make sure it didn't move. And as you can see, I messed up my sentiment when I was cutting it, so I had to bring my computer back in to make another one exactly the same. Lucky I had it on my screen still. Yeah, so I'm just printing it in the background, and here it is. Look, perfect. I didn't have to leave all of that in, but I think it's funny to watch all of the bloopers and stuff sometimes. Here I am. I'm just using the American Crafts cardstock that I'd cut down and punched out some stars. When you're layering up like this, you don't really need that centerpiece because all those layers are going to cover that anyway. And I'm just using some Helmer acid-free liquid adhesive to adhere all my stars down. And of course my Scotch ATG, the tape is messing up for some reason and it keeps breaking. So I had to pull out my spare. Yes, I do own 2 Scotch ATG guns. With the amount of adhesive that I go through, it's easier just to have the second one loaded, ready to go. So adhering all that down, making sure that everything is nice and straight. And of course, because I messed up my sentiment, I wasn't thinking and I forgot to adhere it and cut it down before I got it onto the card. So I'm just using my pen blade number 11 to just carefully cut the sides down. Going in and adding some glitter glue down, and that's my card complete. So I did decorate the inside of the card as well, but I didn't take any photos today. So I thank you all for watching and hope to see you all soon. Bye!